Welcome to Divine Design, where we talk about aspects of gaming that are truly special, or not so much. Minecraft! Thank you, no, thank you, please, thank you, you're too kind, you're all way too kind. Alright, geez, where do we even begin to talk about Minecraft? It's easily the most well-known franchise in all of gaming at this point. It also popularized the very idea of early access games and that initial source of crowdfunding. Even more so, it also showed that YouTube creation and other live streaming services can be incredibly beneficial for a sale. So honestly, Minecraft has done so much for the industry as a whole in such a positive light, and to say that it didn't would be incredibly disingenuous. Which gets really weird when I say I don't particularly care for it. Okay, no, come on, guys. Let me explain myself! This is one of those titles where I'm incredibly conflicted because there are a lot of elements I enjoy. Heck, the concept of digital Legos alone is what made me buy it while it was still in alpha. You definitely won't hear me say it's a bad game at all, because it isn't. But there is a sense of confusion within Minecraft. The game is trying to be two things, a crafting game and a survival game. That isn't a bad thing inherently. I mean, these two concepts are both incredibly enjoyable. The reason I'm saying all this is because there is something that Minecraft does do absolutely brilliantly. It's only for a brief moment, but when it does occur, I'm in complete and utter bliss. Welcome to the first day of Minecraft. Alright, let's go ahead and make my new world and click play. Oh, I'm already in love with this game. Seriously, that is just something you don't see anymore. It's lovely. There, did you see what I mean? Okay, hold on, let me show you one more time. Right? Magical! It's so brilliant! It just throws you into the world, and then you're left to go on your adventure. Alright, well, let's go ahead and actually start our first day here. This whole first couple hours seriously is why Minecraft will always hold a very special place in my heart. The wonderment of exploring a new world without any forced direction from the developers. Every step of the way, from gathering wood to crafting for the first time, to building your first house, it's something that you did and nobody else. You worked it out, and you should take pride in that. I haven't played the game in quite some time, but I instantly found myself getting lost in the mines while spelunking and just wanting to see the whole world. The atmosphere is definitely my favorite part of the game. And then, night begins. Hello? At this point in the game, it feels like anything can kill you. A zombie, the skeletal archers, what is that? Is that a depressed green body pillow? This feeling of overwhelming tension is where I was completely sold. I'm rushing to build just walls even, not a whole house, because everything outside is so deadly and jeez! The skeleton just came right in and holy cow, that thing literally scared the living daylights out of me. Throughout the first hours playing, you'll quickly form a routine, which includes gathering during the day and then crafting during the evening. It's a deliberate design choice to essentially force players to balance their time in both types of gameplay, survival, and crafting. And this is the magic I was mentioning earlier. There is a serious feeling of dread during the night, which in turn causes an exciting feeling of freedom when the sun finally does come back up. I can't fully explain how much I enjoy this part of the game. The biggest issue for me is that this just doesn't last very long, and honestly, I feel the rest of the game is pretty weak in comparison. Oh, would you cut that out?! Now, I'm not saying the rest of the game is bad, rather that in comparison to the first hour or so, the game devolves very quickly into a crafting-only experience. Enemies are incredibly easy to fight, and even with no armor and just a stone sword, you feel like you can't die. The game's progression early on is pretty solid, but once those first few nights pass, there doesn't ever feel like a real threat. That feeling of dread and genuine fear doesn't return until hours and hours later when you first enter the Nether. There's nothing that tops the feeling of returning home after a long day out in the mine to start crafting and seeing what more you can do, but that value gets completely removed when you no longer feel like you had to survive for what you have. This is where people start to really disagree with me, and I can't really argue with them. The overwhelming majority of players enjoy the crafting in the game, and in fact, many of them do the crafting and nothing else. I just thought there could have been a better balance. Boo! Would you cut that out?
Duh, Minecraft is pretty much the most perfect game ever. Except for those green things that blow up. I hate those things!
Yeah, but the fact that you hate them is what makes them so good.
Wait, what? Boo!
point I'm trying to make is that Minecraft is at its peak when the world around you feels most volatile. When I feel like other players or the world itself has an impact on what I'm doing and why I'm doing those things is when I have the most enjoyment. It allows the game to be a dynamic adventure rather than just a static goal to kill the Ender Dragon. The change in gameplay from survival to crafting and back allows for serious feelings of progression and satisfaction. Removing the risk from reward makes the reward lose all its value. Is it even really a reward at that point? This is an incredibly hard balance to master, but for the first bit of the game, it is done so stupendously. I can't think of many titles that have nailed it as well as Minecraft.
Regardless of what I have to say about the later half of the game, I really do adore Minecraft. I just won't typically play it for as long as others, and honestly, I'm okay with that. Hopefully that at least explains myself a little bit better, and you won't murder me all in the comments, but... What is that noise?
The heck is that? Be gone, you sad, phallic, exploding creature, you! Back! Back to the pits of the nether! Foul demon! Filthy green thing! Well, that was new. See you next time, I guess. The heck was that thing just creeping around like that? Thank you for watching another episode of Divine Design. It really does mean a lot to me, and I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully I explained myself decently well, so that Minecraft fans don't, like, completely hate me forever. But, yeah, those are my thoughts. So hopefully everything's cool, and we're cool, and you're cool, and we're all pretty cool, right? Yeah! Alright, so I just want to say hopefully that you enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to hit that like button, it means a lot to me. And if you hit the subscribe button, it makes me feel pressured to do more. So that's kind of good, I guess, if you did like it. If you didn't, then don't hit anything, please. Well, actually, thumbs down actually still helps me a little bit. So if you want to do that, feel free to hit the dislike button, but also leave a comment so you can hate me, but also help me in the search. That'll help a lot. Thank you, YouTube's algorithm. You're the bomb. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you next time.